Hello everyone, Ritam this side. Yeah, background changed and I'm working and it's very hot. Anyways, the topic of today's video, as you may know by now, is the fact how you can start your own agency or your own business essentially. Now, I know you have heard a lot of stuffs about do cold callings, do this, do that, all those bullshit. But the thing is, those aren't as important as the mindset itself. So we are going to talk about that. First of all, the very fact that you are thinking that you need to make business or you need to build a business to make money, it's wrong. Yeah, of course. Now there are few circumstances where it makes sense that I'm building a business for making myself money, but that's a kind of a wrong approach, I'd say, because if you go into market with the motive of just making money, that is it, without any prior knowledge whatsoever, then you will not do what the market wants, but you will do what you want to make the most money. It's kind of hard to understand, but it's more of like if you are in a desert and if you want water, right? You are not gonna just with your prior knowledge itself, you might think that you can just dig straight to the desert and you can find water, but that isn't the case really. What you need to do, you need to see the environment and you have to determine how you can find water in desert. That's the main thing. Now that is a basic way of understanding how market works, but of course there's a lot of other stuffs into it which we are not going to go into details anymore. And the basic thing again, I'd say, is focus on market itself. Don't focus on yourself or don't focus on what you want, but entirely what the market wants. That's the essential core of the point one, right? Now the second point is, after you understand that basic mindset thing, which is you need to actually focus on what the market wants rather than what you want. That is money. You don't want money. Well, you want money, but you just shouldn't focus on that, right? After you understood that, what you need to then focus on is building the thing, building the product, building the service that the market wants. For example, there's two guys, right? There's a guy A and guy B, right? A wants to just make money. That's the reason why he started a business. Of course, what he's going to do, he's going to find the most easiest way possible to make money, probably building websites and stuff like that through AI and all. Of course he'll make money. His goal is that he will make money for sure. But the second guy, who is building something that the market genuinely wants, and building something that market actually has demands on, rather than thinking on how I can get it done easily or how I can just make more money, he will probably build an unicorn, and that's the difference you need to focus on. And yeah, that's about it, right, in terms of mindset. Now after you build the product, and you might wonder, how do I build a product that the market wants? Well, you don't need to research on AI and all. Well, that's a good way to start out, but what you can do is you can simply go to the market's people and ask them. For example, you can let's say your market or your niche is fitness industry or gym people. You can just call gym owners and ask them that, yeah, I'm doing these interviews, are you interested to join it? I'm a college student, I'm gonna do I got an assignment essentially. And you can ask that, and essentially, like, through that, what you can do is you can get them into an interview. You can ask them questions that will make them think, that will make them answer it in a way that you will find their main problem, find what they need, and find how you can provide it possibly. And after you do that, after you do a bit of research, you're going to eventually build a product or eventually build a service, which is probably going to take you anywhere between 1 to 2 months, depending on the market, depending on the product you're building, but not more than that. And after you do that, after you complete that minimum viable product, don't build a complete end-to-end product, just a minimum viable product which you can just essentially get out on the market. Call those people back whom you called before for the interview and tell them, hey, I have this solution that I can sell to you for the exact problem that you mentioned. Are you interested? Most of them are not going to say they are interested. A few of them are going to do that, and you're going to sell it to them. That's how essentially you can start your own business. And yeah, that's about it. And if you're wondering where am I, well, I'm in lovely professional university. I am currently doing my Polytechnic diploma course. Instead of doing 11th and 12th, I kind of dropped out, and yeah, I'm focusing on my business. So now I'm going to give you a small pitch here. If you're not interested in hearing a pitch, you can go out, but please stay, right? I am building Zen Academy. What is it? Well, it's a 90-day training program where I'll help you get 20 to 30 high ticket clients. It's written in guarantee, by the way, that if you don't get 20 to 30 high ticket clients within 90 days, you are gonna get your fees back, or you're gonna we are not gonna charge you anymore, or we are gonna get you the money back, right? And yeah, that's about it in terms of pitch. If you are any way, shape or form interested, just check the link below out. Honestly, it's a marketing funnel, I hope you know by now. And yeah, just check that out. It's in pinned comment section too. And yeah, have a great day. Bye.